Hello, my name is Andrew Tucker. I'm a graduate student in the zoology department at Miami University, and I work in Craig Williamson's lab. And one of the primary interests of our lab is to study the effects of ultraviolet radiation on aquatic organisms. So what this generally means is that we get to work where the sun shines and the water is blue, places like Lake Tahoe here in the Sierra Nevada mountains. So Lake Tahoe has been my laboratory for the last 3 summers as I investigate whether or not ultraviolet radiation can control the spread of invasive warm water fish species in the lake. Now these species, like largemouth bass and bluegill, were introduced into the lake about 20 years ago but are currently constrained to the southern end of the lake, which is rather more developed. But there's concern that if these species should spread throughout the lake, there could be some severe implications for the native species of fish, cold water trout and some of the native minnows. So what we do is conduct experiments to test the relative UV tolerance of these native minnows versus the largemouth bass and bluegill larvae. And we travel around the lake to a number of sites to assess UV levels in each of these sites as a function of water clarity, essentially. And we collect other data as well, like zooplankton abundance and species composition, so that we have some sense of food availability for these fish species around the lake. And ultimately our goal is to develop a UV threshold, or in a sense really a water clarity threshold, that can be used by lake managers to control the spread of these invasive warm water fish. And what we hope is that this is, as they say around here, one more reason to keep Tahoe blue.